good morning, and thanks so much for waking up with us and making us part of your morning routine. I'm Katiera Winfrey here with meteorologist Chris Ramirez. It was really muggy outside, and right as I got to the station, it started raining again.
Yes, for sure. We did see some lightning and some rumbles of thunder with those storms out towards the west.
Right now, Houston police are investigating what appears to be an attempted arson. A man caught on surveillance cameras early yesterday morning setting a fire at the Uptown Lounge. The owners called KHOU asking for help identifying the man with the gas can. They spoke exclusively with our Troy Kless. And that was Troy Kless reporting. The owners tell us they filed a report with the Houston Fire Department's arson division. Anyone with information can contact them or police. And now to a sad update. A person's remains found in the Mill Creek Canyon in Utah have been positively identified as Miranda Enkowski of Pearland. That's according to the Grand County Sheriff's Office in Utah. Ray and Miranda Enkowski were last seen on June 21st off-roading on a popular trail in Moab, Utah. More human remains were found in the area on the 22nd. At this hour, no word on the identity of the other remains. And this morning, KHOU has confirmed that Vice President Kamala Harris will be back in Houston on Wednesday. There will be a private reception and fundraiser. Then the next day, the vice president will attend a funeral service for the late Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. That private service is being held at Fallbrook Church. The presumptive Democratic nominee for president was just here this past Wednesday and Thursday, where she was briefed on Hurricane Beryl recovery and made remarks at the American Federation of Teachers National Convention. And today there will be a balloon release to remember and honor the late Congresswoman. It will start at 1:30 at the Hester House on Solo Street. And tomorrow, Jackson Lee will lie in state from 9 in the morning to 7 in the evening. The City Hall Rotunda will be open to all. The Congresswoman is only the second person to receive this honor, joining the legendary heart surgeon, Dr. Michael DeBakey. And right now, so many people are still affected by Hurricane Beryl, many having to throw away food due to extended power outages. Yesterday, several groups are standing for Houston to make sure our city's veterans are taken care of. More than 1,000 veterans registered to get free food and other critical emergency supplies.
We are here to take care of our comrades. That's what we do. No soldier left behind.
It makes me feel good to know that we can serve them, but it also causes me to have some degree of consternation knowing that they need the help. We are the richest country in the world, and anyone who serves our country ought to get good housing, ought to have a good job, and ought to always have food on the table.
Combined Arms partnered with the Michael E. DeBakey VA, the Houston Food Bank, and other organizations for Operation Restock. Now, spring Simone Biles is making her return to the top of the Olympic podium at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Biles took the floor during the second qualifying subdivision for the Paris Games this morning. She dazzled the audience with her opening beam routine, drilled her difficult acrobatic routine, scoring a 14.733. The entire audience in Paris and at home are eager to continue to watch her return. Meanwhile, Biles' husband, Bears safety Jonathan Owens, is also making news for the trip he's taking to watch his wife in Paris today. He spoke about the decision at Bears camp.
Really, it's only like one practice, like one real practice, and the Hall of Fame game. But going over there to support my wife, man, and the coaches, they're doing an amazing job. So they're going to make sure every meeting's recorded. So I'll be getting all the meetings, all the installs and everything, so I won't really miss a beat, so make sure I'm working out over there. But they're really cool about it, man. It's a first-class organization. Like, I just want to thank them so much for even allowing me to go over and do that, so I can't wait to, be able to support her.
And if Hall of Fame game sounds familiar, it's because Owens' Bears are facing the Texans this Thursday. And right now, the Summer Olympics are underway, and one Houstonian is making her mark in Paris. Just hours ago, Cassidy Cook from the Woodlands won silver with her teammate Sarah Bacon in women's synchronized 3-meter springboard diving. This is Cook's first Olympic medal and her second time competing in the games. Well, the time is now 6:38 New up next, it might cost you an arm and a leg to get your first house, while you'll need to brace yourself before seeing the price tag. And dropping the temps low to help your body will break down if cold showers are actually good for you. Welcome back to KHOU 11 Morning News. The time is now 6:41. Here's a live look over downtown Houston. We're going to check back in with Chris Ramirez in just a few minutes. But for now, let's take a look at some of the morning's other top stories. The FDA has issued a public health alert for El Salvador ground cinnamon due to potential lead contamination. Don't buy it, and if you already have it, toss it out. The agency is urging the distributor to issue a voluntary recall. The FDA's decision came as a result of testing by the New York State Department of Agriculture and Markets. The alert follows an earlier alert about other ground cinnamon products recommended for recall on March 6th. Next, first-time home buyers continue to face affordability issues. A new report from Zillow found that a typical starter home is now worth $1 million or more in 237 cities. That's up from 84 cities in 2019. California, New York, and New Jersey had the highest number of cities with entry-level homes worth an average of $1 million. But half of all U.S. states have at least one such city. Finally, with the rain starting to move out it's about to get hot again. Studies have shown ice baths can help with muscle recovery and stress relief, but now experts are looking at whether cold showers could also do the trick. Theoretically, showers between 50 and 60 degrees could improve blood flow. Experts say beginners should start with 15 to 30 seconds of cold exposure and then add 15 seconds every few weeks. Well, Chris, I like those scalding hot showers, but with this hot weather coming, a cold shower might pay off.
Yeah, it might pay off, especially with the heat that is expected to return. But I have to say I agree. Katiera, I'm all a fan of the warm showers.
Well, the heat almost makes you miss the rain, just almost.
Yes.
Thanks, Chris. Well, the time is now 6:46. New up next, Americans are #1 in the world, but it's not for a good thing. We'll tell you what it is after the break. Welcome back. A new study finds most Americans feel vacation deprived, but in many cases, they only have themselves to blame. Jared Hill explains why. Well, I might be vacation deprived, but I'm off all next week, so don't look for me. The time is now 6:51. New after the break. Welcome back. The race is on to be the first to take off in the flying car space. CBS Christian Benavidez looks at where things stand as we get closer and closer to living in a world of flying rides. It's definitely giving Jetsons vibes.
It really is, but personally I say if it involves a small capsule in the sky, it does not involve me.
Absolutely, and I'm a fan of that, and especially for Houston drivers, because that's a whole other hassle.
Oh, true. I mean, we could barely got to get through the flashing stoplights when the power went out, so I don't know. I don't think we're ready for that yet here in Houston.
A lot of in-air collisions, so I think I'll stay on the ground.
Yes, for sure. Me too.
All right. Well, the time is now 6:56. Still ahead at 7.
KHOU 11 Morning News starts now.
Starting your morning off with a live look outside over the Gulf Freeway on this gloomy Sunday, July 28th. Good morning and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Katiera Winfrey here with meteorologist Chris Ramirez. We're getting a break from the rain, but now we got to combat the heat.
Yes, that is the case. We will be warming up significantly, but we're starting off another morning with those showers.